New study finds that people in their 40s are carrying more more credit card debt than they did when they were younger.
Yeah, so the average person in that bracket has about $7,600 in debt. So what can you do to balance credit card debt and keep the family budget realistic? Joining us now to talk all about it is University of San Diego finance professor Dan Roccato. Dan, you know a thing or two about debt. You just had, what, 2 girls get married?
Well, one just got married, 2 weddings, a Hindu ceremony, Christian ceremony. Son's getting married in a couple of months, and daughter number 2 is engaged. Daughter number 3 is not allowed to get married.
Oh, well, you're not going to have money for it, that's for sure. These are all blessings, Dan. We got to focus on the positive. But listen, how does debt break down by age group specifically here?
I got some bad news for us, guys. Pretty much across the board, we're not doing too well. As you said, in your 40s is when it really spikes. But what troubles me is that folks in their 20s are carrying, on average, close to $3 grand in credit card debt. And folks in their 60s, when you should be really getting rid of that debt, almost $5 grand. Here's the deal. We are maxed out right across the board.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 65 plus, they should be enjoying their retirement. So how can people work on cutting their credit card debt this summer?
Yeah, try something called the avalanche method, where you tackle the credit card with the highest interest rate first. Let's say you've got a card at 28% interest. Every dollar you pay against that, you're getting a 28% return. That's a pretty good deal. I like that. Here's a little secret. Call your credit card company. Ask for a lower rate. You know, if you've been a good customer, you've got decent credit, you pay your bills on time, they don't want to lose you. They may offer you a product with a lower rate. And finally, if you've got really good credit, check out what I call the 0% strategy. You open a new card. I know that sounds dangerous, but you open a new card, one of these teasers, 0% rate, maybe for 18 months, transfer your balance. You will pay a fee. But during those next 18 months, you can really work hard to pay down that principal, no interest.
Okay. Well, you touched on this, but let's expand on it. You talk about how you can make your card work for you and not against you.
Yeah, a credit card can be like the Marines. It's your best friend or your worst enemy. But best friend, what I mean by that is, for some cards, you can get up to 2% cash back across the board. That's like the one I carry in my wallet. I don't have to worry about categories and fees and things like that. And as long as you pay your bill in full each month, no interest. So you're using someone else's money and getting a discount every time you use your card. That makes sense. You know, you can also, if you're not quite sure about how you might handle that higher credit limit you just got, for example, call your card company. Ask for a lower limit to help you stay on budget, kind of forces you into the box, if you will. Pay 100% off each month. As I said, you're using someone else's money. That's smart, especially since it's free. And finally, boost your credit score. One of the things that you and I can control is our credit score. If we boost that score, guess what? We'll get a better rate.
Does it help, Dan, to have more credit cards, or is that going to go against you?
Great question. So it helps to the extent there's something called credit utilization ratio, which I won't explain because it makes your hair hurt. Well, not my hair, your hair. But essentially, by essentially having more cards, you have more credit available to you. And as long as you don't run them up, yes, it will improve your credit score.
Good to know. Thank you, Dan. Have a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Are you getting pampered? What's happening?
You know, I'm not. We're back on the East Coast where we have a couple of the kids. So we'll see what happens. But I always say, no gifts, just give me time.
Aww, that's so sweet.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, Dan Roccato, thank you so much.
Love you guys. Take care.
Happy Father's Day, Dan. My dad always says, date a man with a watch, because he'll always make time for you.